Okay, Cybernews top 10 coolest techs in CES. I don't know what CES is. Is that like a convention? A convention? I think that's a convention. Day one. Shit. I got the day two. 70. I guess it's the day two. But it's just in the news tech 2026. Like, what the fuck these scientists and these engineers been up to? You know, because niggas really thinking out the box for real. For all this AI shit. How you gonna compete? Like what's new? Like we don't got no flying cars here. We ain't got no fucking teleporters. We don't got no Futurama tubes and shit. That'd be cool if we had the Futurama fucking tubes in like the works or something. The Big Hero 6 fucking robots. Somebody get to work on that shit. The Iron Man glasses. The Iron Man glasses. You know the fucking shit Peter Parker had in No Way Home. Fuck, I don't even know. He had so much fucking no ways and going homes and bullshit. The glasses Tony gave to him, and then we get the hologram shit that Tony had in Endgame. We need that shit too. Just take inspiration from fucking Avengers, bro. Just watch all the fucking Iron Man movies and everything that Iron Man's in. Then you make that shit in real life. That's what we need. And you watch some Futurama. That's some shit we need. Not no more of this bullshit other shit, you know. Let's get into we don't need no fucking personal assistant robots. Niggas are lazy enough, alright? We don't need none of that shit, alright? Keep that shit over there. Keep that shit over there. We need some of that new shit that's gonna better our lives. Not gonna fucking make our life lazier shit. You know what I fucking mean?
Happening, guys. We are back at CES 2026 and we're about to head inside to see all the best stuff that we can find.
You see, like, some of the shit I'm seeing. Why the fuck we need that?
Back at CES 2026, and we're about to head inside to
see all the
best stuff that we can find.
The fuck is that? A robot dog.
See all the best stuff that
we don't need this. We don't need this. What are we using this for? What?
We can find. Come.
We don't need it. We don't need it
with us.
What is this? Okay. This could be an upgrade. Is it electric? Whatever you would call it for construction. The Bobcat. Come on, okay. I could put this in. I don't want to say we need, but it's a cool thing we can use. Okay, space suits. Hold up.
Come with us.
Better spacesuits. Need that.
So tell me about the anti-gravity A1.
It's the world's first 360 drone, and the package comes with the goggle and also the grip controller. Together with the 360 footage, it provides a very immersive flying experience, which is very different from the traditional drone. It gives you.
We don't need it. Simple. We don't need it. I'm going to start skimming through this shit.
A feeling that you are actually flying in the sky yourself.
Do you need a license for this device?
No, it's under 250 grams. So it's basically
250 grand. I thought you were going to say it's under 250 grand. I was going to say, bitch, we don't need it.
Available everywhere. And the retail price starting from 1,600 and all the way to
1,600.
A little pricier than other drones.
Yeah, but we have a goggle, so usually goggle charge a lot. So, and also you can use the goggle itself as a VR goggle.
Okay. I was a little skeptical whether this would work for a blind guy, but it does seem like it does work. Okay, we're about to take off. Yeah, so you can see 360, totally useful for reframing. You just got to get this drone anywhere near what you want to film, and then you're able to reframe. I'm really digging the one-handed control. It seems way easier than the other version. So we're checking out Realbotics. We were here last year, but we understand there's some updates, and we're here to find out what they are. So
we don't need this. Fucking Gunner shit, bro. We don't need that shit. We need what I said earlier, bro.
I feel like you guys broke YouTube last year as probably the most prominent company to come out of CES. What's new at Realbotics this year?
Number one, we have David over here, our new, as he's called him, our new smug robot.
He's got a little bit of an expression on his face. It's like a little bit of like superiority.
The fact that he evokes some emotion in you, I think is a good thing.
Yes. You were talking about AI vision. Could you
Yes.
tell me about how that's baked in this year?
Our robots are a little more autonomous. So the AI takes the information it sees, what it's observing, and makes decisions based on that.
So it's basically trained on a number of human behaviors to be able to sort of interpret and see.
It can recognize human emotions. I'm not sure there's any other company in the world that has tied in hardware to being able to recognize human emotions. Our robots have the motorized wheel platform, more efficiency, but number two, we're the only guys that have humanoid robots that plug into the wall. So if you are an enterprise client, you don't necessarily care about the walking. What you care about is a robot that will work for you all day, all week. You can see here, she follows me, and you can see she's much more fluid than we had last year. This will be across all of our robots here next year. They'll be able to talk and recognize you. They'll be able to, read. They'll be able to see colors and again recognize emotion. We did this. You know, sometimes you go to a fashion show, they have like the craziest outfits, and it's really just to get attention. We wanted to show a little bit of creativity and something sci-fi related, to demonstrate that we make robots that look like this, but we can make them look like anything.
Sure.
One of the things that makes us unique is you can customize the appearance, voice, and personality of your robot through us. Again, nobody else is doing that kind of stuff.
Tensor, the world's first
we don't need it.
robo-car. Basically, it's the first robo-taxi that the consumer themselves own. Personal robo-car,
That's actually,
what does that mean?
That's actually something we need.
Level 4, fully autonomous, hands off, eyes off, car that you can personally own. It sits in your garage. And because it's a personal vehicle, there's a lot more engineering that we had to put into the car so it could be self-cleaning, self-maintaining. All those sensors have to stay cleaned and functioning.
So here I'm in level 3.
You're in level 3 or below.
Okay.
And if you wanted to go to level 4,
and the yoke disappears.
It does.
And I enter the future. It's trippy. It's all very smooth and quiet. Oh, that's the camera. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so you can hide it if you want privacy.
And is it specifically for like video conferencing? That's
It
a
can be
functionality?
video. Yes, well, the car has 5G. So
Wow. Okay. 5G video conferencing.
We have 11 radar. We have 37 cameras. So cameras everywhere. We have 8 NVIDIA Thor chips in the car for 8,000 tops of processing power.
Thor chips.
Imagine waking up in the morning and going,
this what NVIDIA making.
text me. We have to leave 30
stop making
minutes
fucking RAM and start doing this shit.
Traffic conditions are so bad. I better get moving.
So it sounds like this integrates pretty seamlessly
Start
with
making
like your
fucking,
calendar,
graphic
your
cards
to-do
and
list.
shit.
So how does it work?
Yes.
Fuck your PC.
The other
We're
thing
gonna
I want
start
to mention
doing
that's
AI.
really cool is that they
Making
actually have screens where the lights are that can project messages to pedestrians on the street. So for example, if you're at a light and you want people to know that it's okay to walk behind you, it'll show like the safe to walk pedestrian sign on the actual screens for the lights in the back. We're in Boston Dynamics booth at CES 2026, checking out a product that is absolutely blowing up right now online.
My name is Mario Bellini, and I lead the Atlas product management team at Boston Dynamics. So Atlas is our flagship humanoid robot, and we have been working in the lab
Looks sleek, but we don't need it.
to productize Atlas using all of the latest AI techniques and deliver the robot that you see here today. For the last couple of years, AI techniques have improved enough that we can start to do manipulation, have the robot touch the world, move objects around, understand the world the same way that people do.
Can you talk to me about some of the limitations, because I found them particularly impressive in terms of how much this thing can lift, what conditions it can work in, because we're already at some really impressive stats.
Yeah, so Atlas can lift up to 110 pounds instantaneously and closer to 70 kind of continuously. So we designed this to handle the dull, dirty, dangerous tasks, the things that are really backbreaking for people to do. It can operate for 4 hours on its battery life, swap its own battery so it can work continuously. Atlas can operate in the rain. It can also handle negative 20 C to 40 C. Atlas has these joints that can spin.
Give me a sec, bro. I'm about to fucking die. Let me just. Alright, what you were saying? What the fuck? Oh shit, my headphones.
All the way around. And so we're inspired by the human form, but not limited by it.
How do you see these units coexisting with human beings in the future?
So we're not trying to make a robot person. We're trying to make this tool that's relatable, that's understandable, and the choice of the head kind of like whimsical and inviting. It's actually a modular.
It's got a ring light for a head, bro.
Sensors and computer on board. So we've learned from the autonomous vehicle industry about how you can really reliably protect people and hazards around the robot, and the robot has that built in.
We're back at X-Real. The company announced a couple new AR glasses releases this year, but what I'm most excited about is some of the new functionality that they're baking into these new frames. So here to talk about those and try it out.
So the X-Real 1S is really exciting. We just announced it 2 days ago, and here's what it is. It's a mid-gen refresh of our X-Real 1 that came out a full year ago. But here's what we're doing. We go from 1080p to 1200p. We go from a 50-degree field of view to a 52-degree field of view. All those specs go up, and then the price goes down.
We're able to
You lying.
your desktop, your Instagram feed.
Fucking lying. All the specs go up, but the price go down. Bitch, how the fuck is you doing that? I want to know, how the fuck do you afford to do that? How the fuck you make this? How the fuck you make this shit better and it's cheaper? Unlike iPhone, it gets worse and more expensive. How are you doing that? Because phones are getting worse, but they're getting more expensive. Okay? You're making shit better, but you're making it cheaper? You got Chinese kids making this shit.
By the time it leaves the computer and works its way through the glasses,
You got camps in Zimbabwe, niggas making your fucking glasses, bro.
stereoscopic format.
That's crazy. I'm playing Forza right now, and that's way more 3D. It feels like you're inside the cockpit of the vehicle.
So you got a
see
personal-
how embarrassing I am at this game here. Yeah.
But you got a personal fucking screen. But so you could just walk around with fucking glasses on. You're scrolling your phone like you could just have your fucking phone in your pocket, in your jacket pocket, and you got this shit on your face, so you could just be scrolling and you see that shit. It's kind of cool.
Ooh, I would say that it's subtle. It doesn't bang you over the head. It's not cartoonish.
Can you still see the
And how about
glasses?
the Asus ROG X-Real R1? So that's what I got right here.
Right here. This is the world's first 240 hertz refresh AR glasses. What this does is we take the best of what ROG does and then marry it with the best of what X-Real does. Big, rich cinematics, lightweight AR glasses. We combine those two superpowers and it's the ROG X-Real R1. Our new 1S, available now. Our ROG X-Real glasses, coming soon, Q2. We are focused on what we can bring to customers right now. So that's $450 or $449.
Okay.
We've not yet announced the price and availability for R1, but that is a premium gaming set.
400 for these glasses? I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of not fucking bad. For glasses, you could really connect to your device and just see with your own personal eyes and nobody around you can see. That's kind of fucking, but the audio, that's another thing. Like, if you connect it to the Bluetooth, I don't know how far you can connect that shit. I don't know how. I'm running a fucking blank. Play the video. Play.
I see a mysterious cloth. Can you tell me anything about that we got here?
Secrets, no. Teases, yes. We're working on it right now with our partners at Google and Qualcomm.
You know what? I think I'm
It's
gonna get
this year.
I'm gonna get a sneak peek
Don't
right
do
now.
it. Don't do it. Get out of there.
I can see the AI. I see the AI in here. So this monster machine right here is the Asus ROG G1000. It's a gaming computer with a thermal atrium up top for optimal cooling, but the main thing that caught our attention was the anime holo functionality here.
As you can see, the first is grabbing your eyes is the anime holo. We can fully customize everything.
Wow, so the user can make this visual anything they want.
Yeah.
So we basically have fans here with LEDs built into them, and then the eye perceives the image.
Yeah, it's true. And it can work stable, and it can work for over like 30,000 hours. And another thing we want to talk about it is the thermal solutions. This part.
You want those numbers out there? Now I want to fucking know. You gonna say it gonna work with 30,000 hours? Damn, that's a year. That's a year. That's not. I don't think that's 2 years. I'm not think it's 2 years. Fuck my cow one, bitch. Oh, that is 2 years. That's 2 years. Okay. Hold up. Okay, that's 2 years down. That's 3 years down. So 3 years, because it's not gonna work for them. What the fuck? 3 years. Okay, that's not bad. Yes.
It's called thermal atrium. It's basically only work for the CPUs. Inside the thermal H-run is 420 millimeters on one liquid coolers. And the VJs, we have two really big fans in the front.
It's pretty cool. So people are buying the entire computer and the case.
Yes, this is all pre-built.
This is LG's Cloyd robot assistant. It's getting a lot of hype right now. We just saw a demo in which Cloyd interacted with a host to open up a refrigerator, get a drink, all different implications for what LG is calling a zero labor home.
Welcome to Science Fiction Future begins today. We are showing our Cloyd robot here, which actually is thinking for itself. I'm kind of
LG AI home.
And at night it's very important that, you know, the windows are locked up and that my temperature is set properly and my doors are locked, and Cloyd would take care of that for me automatically. So we have our AI.
So we saw the leaks that you saw, but now we're here.
I already heard about the Lenovo, but I should go on my TikTok.
This point. So this is the ThinkPad Rollable XD.
Bro, I don't care about fucking devices like
at
this.
a really affordable price. This is a sneak peek of the future of Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi 8, world's first real world dope. What the fuck?
Where most companies are just running Wi-Fi 6, Asus is announcing Wi-Fi 8. What is Wi-Fi 8? What's going on here?
Wi-Fi 8 actually focuses more on real-world benefits. Sometimes our IoT devices can hear a router, but are too weak to talk back. It can help our small devices to get much more higher power. Now these devices can communicate with each other. So now they can find the most efficient way to transmit.
And I see a really interesting sort of white hexagonal 3D design, but then I also see the thing with all the different antenna. What am I looking at here? What's the hardware?
This concept model called Neo Core. Our router can be the center to manage your whole home device.
So will this be inside of that?
It will have different hardware spec. This should be lower spec, but it's more elegant to fit to our living room or any place in our house. Yeah.
All right, very cool.
Okay, so this is the real beast. This right here is just a miniature version of this. So this is a peon version of this. This is just to like make your house look more aesthetic, you know. It just makes your house look more aesthetic. It just fits in the background. This, hey, and this shit will be well. This is kind of like this is the talking piece. But this shit will get niggas talking and looking at your house like, what the fuck is that? They walk into your door. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's my Wi-Fi. That's your Wi-Fi? Bitch, what the fuck is that? That's Wi-Fi 8. Wi-Fi 8? There's numbers to Wi-Fi's now? There's leaderboards to this shit? There's levels to this shit? Yeah, my shit. Your shit probably like level 6. Level 6. So you're telling me your shit is 2 levels higher than mine? Yeah. My shit does everything. Gaming. Everything. Then you just said gaming. Yeah, it is. I didn't know it boosts gaming. You can reach it for anywhere in the house, from the backyard to the front yard. You can leave the driveway and go down the block. You can still connect to the Wi-Fi. Really? Like I'm saying, bro. So you can be all the way where he's connected. Nah, you drag it. My work like an hour away, bro. You think I'm being connected to Wi-Fi like probably like 10 minutes away, maybe. Damn. Yes.
Thank you. Well, that was day one of.
That was day one, Birdie. But I liked it. I'm gonna just save this for another day.